Susan with Susan's Country Living. I'm in the greenhouse, got the fan going, that's why it's so loud. And we're gonna check on the tomatoes that I made cuttings of and stuck them in some soil to root because they're gonna need to go into the ground this weekend. I'm in zone 9A on the Texas Gulf Coast and kind of Houston area. And we're gonna check to see what kind of root structure we have. So I have some, these are the ones that made it. I have 6 tomatoes. Most of them are, I believe they're black creme. Someone may be Hamson. So it's got some really nice growth. It's got a really nice stalk. And let's see how the roots, oh yeah, looky there. Look at that, that is great. Let's check another one. Let's do a smaller one. Here, let's check these roots. Not quite as developed, but oh yeah, there's some down there. This soil is really wet. I've been putting them outside the greenhouse. And I put them in a tray of water so that there's no chance of them going dry during the day. If I didn't do that, I'd have to come out here a couple times through the day to check to see whether or not they're dry. So I just did this one a few days ago and I already feel, I'm not going to dump it out, but I already feel some resistance. So that means that there are some roots growing. So it's the end of July and it's time to put the tomatoes in the ground for the fall crop. So these are going to be going in the ground probably this weekend. Because I got to pull some weeds. I'm going to put them in a part of my garden where it does receive some shade, so that I don't have to build any kind of shade for them, and they will need to be watered daily, especially here through August and September. It's pretty hot. So go check out my video. I think it was a short, I'm not sure. I'll try to put a link if I can in the description below here. So yeah, if you're further north, it would be time to make some cuttings. You don't have to plant seeds if you've got some healthy plants. I've got this plant that's been growing in the greenhouse. This is a black creme. And I could make a cutting of that, pinch those blooms off. I'm going to wrap it around here, but it's because I'm just leaving this here because it's got a little tomato. Guess there's a little tomato on there. And this has been in this bucket. I water it daily. It's in a grow bag inside a bucket. And it's just been going all summer, and it gets really hot in my greenhouse, even though I leave the doors open. I need to tie that up because that'll grow through the fall. It'll start, right now most of the blooms are dropping because of the heat, but the blooms will stop dropping when it cools off, and I may get some more tomatoes on this one. But I can also make cuttings because it has not succumbed to, it loses some leaves, but it's not succumbed to insect pressure because of being here in the greenhouse. So if you're in zone 8, you'll be able to grow some tomatoes this fall. So make you some cuttings, just put them in some soil and keep them watered, and in a couple of weeks, I think I did these 2 or 3 weeks ago, you'll have some tomatoes that will be ready to go into your garden for a full harvest. Happy gardening, y'all.